Hello there, and welcome to the French Grand Prix, here for FRL F3. As you can maybe hear, if I stay a little bit silent here, there is a Mr. Hamilton F1 driver here. But he's not quite on the mic yet, and he forgot to turn it off while he's doing whatever he's doing. So he'll be here, don't worry. Hopefully we are live, by the way. I haven't seen it pop up on the top right. But yeah, we have how many? Oh yeah, there we go. It's popped up there. 4 spaces left at the moment. I'm just gonna send a quick invite to people while Hamilton isn't here. So great chance to go onto the blue screen. Welcome everyone. Hello. Let's see, Kel. If you can join, you can. Who else have we got? Montana, let's invite him. Oh dear. Right. There we go. Is there anyone appearing offline? Oh yeah, Datpeed. Need to send him one as well. But yeah, it should be a great race, I think. Here in France. We should see lots of baguettes on the racetrack. I mean on the side, of course, with the spectators waving their baguettes and croissants. Hoping maybe for a Renault victory today, but... well, we'll find out shortly who will come out as the victor. Oh, what's his name? Mr. Van Dungen, F3 champ from last season. I need to invite him because I know he appears offline. And Pete, if anyone else is appearing offline or hasn't got an invite yet, then just please tell me and I shall. Be a fantastic race. From what we saw in the last race in Canada, was insane. It was such a good race, although it did seem like a Mr. did dominate, and you could argue that he did in the end. I don't think there was one point during the first 75% of the race where it was a clear-cut winner, as Hamilton is back, I think.
Okay.
Hello, we are live, by the way, so...
alright, let's get going. Okay. You got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes until kickoff.
Until chaos starts. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, F3 is not that bad. Okay, I'm sorry if I offended anyone. And yeah, we'll get started shortly for some nice, clean, competitive racing. And yeah, there you go.
An amazing introduction there. We got 3 spaces left.
Oh, can I race? No, I'm just joking. Anyways. I wish. Anyways, where's my drink? Because I am going to get very thirsty throughout this commentary and throughout this race. So I'm going to need a drink.
Okay, okay. Right, the countdown started. Is everyone ready?
Everyone here?
Are you in spectator mode? Spectator mode, spectator mode, spectator mode.
Jeez, on red. Okay. There you go.
Okay, right, Sharts. I don't know if Sharts is here or not. He might join during quali. Van Dungen always does that, he always joins during quali, as well as that Pete, so those are the 3 spots right there. that could be filled up. And if anyone joins in late, then if someone in the session who we haven't invited can just invite them, then yeah. But yeah, as you can see from this screenshot here, there's a new pit lane.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So it won't be chaos.
Well, I don't know.
hopefully.
Maybe some people have forgotten about that, and there might be
Nah.
a bit of
It's
chaos.
because that pit lane, you know what? Some people will probably go straight on. I absolutely smash their front wing, but it's cool because that pit lane is a little bit. It can be a little bit tricky, especially when you're trying to break for it. So hopefully there's nothing's gonna happen, and end up like me in season 1 in Australia. Yeah, we're getting ready. We're not ready.
I didn't even mention Australia, and you just anyway, right. It is cool today actually because look, clouds in the air. Could it rain or?
I mean,
What's the
ooh.
weather forecast like?
I think it is gonna rain. Look how dark it is. I think it's gonna rain maybe towards the end of quali.
Well, if someone who is one of the 17 drivers at the moment can tell us what the weather's like in qualifying and in the race, that would be fantastic. Yes, lovely, Javu. Just like yesterday's Italian Grand Prix. Anyway,
That was
right.
a great race. Yes. Anyways, enough about that before I go on an absolute rant.
You were called Hamilton F1 driver for a reason. For anyone who is new to the stream, you are called Hamilton F1 driver.
Rallo Billy has confirmed that it's a wet race. It's a wet race. I am gonna love this. I am going to love this.
Oh yes.
Oh, this is gonna be brilliant. Oh, I'm gonna love this.
Wait, hang on. How wet is it? Is it like sprinkling or is it full?
Apparently it's just supposed to be full.
Oh, that's amazing. Of course, the last wet race we had was, well, in FRL in general, was F2 and F3 in Canada, so there'll be back-to-back wet races.
Yeah.
And that caused so much chaos. I mean, did you see F2 when everyone was on slick tyres on a wet track and they all like went off at the same corners?
Yeah, that was a little bit crazy, you know. I enjoyed that, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie, as a spectator.
Yeah. Did you see lap 1, by the way?
The what?
Lap 1
Lap
at the
1?
hairpin.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, let's move on from that.
So it's gonna be heavy rain to light rain.
Heavy to light, so it'll be full wets and then they'll be on the inters at the end. This is shaping up to be an extraordinarily close, I think. Well, it might not be close, someone could dominate, but we should see some great action and who knows, a lot of drama. That's what we like to see.
YBR, he's on a lap. And let's went wide into turn 1, so that's maybe going to cost him a 2/10. If you get that corner, if you get turn 1 and turn 2 perfect, you could gain it around about 4 or 5 tenths, which is a little bit crazy. But yeah, you can gain that much time around there. So quite cool.
Yeah, and of course, you need the grip in the corners, but also for the long straights, because there are quite a few, straight lines there.
Yeah.
That Renault, let's see how he's pretty tidy through there, actually. So, he's got that stability in the Renault. What's happened?
What's happened?
Billy's crashed. He's out of the race. He's out of qualifying, I should say.
Oh, I wonder what happened. Did you see what happened?
I can only see yellow flags in Sector 3 and Sector 1. That's... What's happened? I can't see. His car's disappeared, I think, so... If he can tell us in the comments what happened... yeah. But otherwise, I couldn't comment on what happened there.
Oh, why have you come back in the pits?
Yeah, and actually this is the first time of me seeing this new pit lane. So
See, you actually.
yeah, I haven't
No
done a
way.
race around here before since the update. As Rackler
Damn.
goes pole.
31.1.
And Amesto's lap is invalidated, I think. Or he's just started another one. Or he never done one
Damn.
at all to begin with, I don't know.
Oh yeah, why the Billy has a collie ban? I forgot. That's
Oh
why he
yeah.
retired.
That's right, and Tennis Ball as well has got a qualifying ban for this race, so.
Okay, oh that makes sense, that makes sense.
Oh, there we go. That makes sense. By the way, guys, you can like this stream. That would be fantastic. Anyway, who's next to cross the line?
T-Hawk, I think.
T-Hawk. There he is. The
I
German.
think he goes a little bit wide, again. That's not custom. And you got OC even behind him.
It's P3 and P5.
OC and P5. Oh, that was a very silly lap.
Look at Hidu Pal.
Ooh, 31.0. Looks like we're about to break into the 130s. And then we've got Ruben on our lap. We've got these nuts on our lap. We've got Zara F1. He's about, got very wide, yeah, but he's going around the final corner. Oh, pardon me. A Mesto at 30.8. Good lap. Zara F1, got P9. And now we've got Ruben around the final corner here as he approaches the line.
Oh, this is not a good lap. This is not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goodness me.
Something has gone dramatically wrong for him there. But yeah, only a 10th separate, or like 3/10 separates the top three there. So yeah, and people are on different strategies, of course, because of that rain that's predicted for the race.
Yeah, this is going to be actually quite interesting. Well, it's going to be raining, so everyone should be going onto the soft tires. Hopefully they know that. But, okay, hang on a second. I just realized something. ILR Bunty is on hards and he's P7. So
that is an amazing lap for him, but I'm thinking if I'm in this situation right here and I know it's going to rain in the race from start to finish, why not just do all your laps on soft tyres and not hards or mediums? If you know strategy's not going to play any part, you're just going to...
I don't think they knew that I was going to rain, so they might have just picked the hard, what you call it? The hard choice?
The hards or mediums? What, those tyres?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they don't really get any info about the weather in the loading screen, so that's kind of unfortunate. So the people who pick the softs or maybe normal tire allocations are going to have a massive advantage, a huge advantage, because they can do around about 3 laps on new tires, so it's cool.
Yeah, of course. And oh, by the way, if my mic sounds really weird, just tell me, okay? Because I need to reset it. Because I think it's happened before. So if it happens again, just tell me if you hear like weird noises.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah. So who else have we got? YB? Oh. Okay.
Goodness me.
Does he know that corner cutting's on strict? You can't just... Or that the glitch, do you remember that glitch around France where you could do like a 1:15?
Oh, that was ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Yeah, you can't cut the corner YBR and get pole position by 10 seconds. But anyway, we have Reckler's. Is he on a lap or what? I'm not too sure.
Don't know, but Michael F1's on lap and he is pushing hard. He's pushing really hard.
Yeah, do you remember when we thought he would completely dominate F3, but he just keeps making mistakes, and it seems like Mesto is number one at the moment.
He's the most consistent man. I mean, yeah, he's been he's surprised me. He has really surprised me since he joined. And
yeah, me too.
he's putting on a good show for us, man. I mean, he's won quite a few races this season. How many races has he won?
Three,
yeah. So this is going to be brilliant. And he's on pole by a 10th. So this will be very close.
Margins.
Let's see what Michael F1 can do.
Through the final corner on the medium, so it's not going to be pole, but it could be right up there. Where's the line? Oh, there it is. Across the line.
Bunty, just ahead of Bunty, and Bunty was on the hard, so it looks like Michael is struggling a little bit.
I mean, unless it's dry for the start. The soft tyres. Just get a high position. Don't gamble on your strategy. I don't think it's too necessary. But yeah, Mesto's starting a lap. Hidipao as well. Hidipao's just ahead of Mesto. So let's see what his sector 1 time is compared to him. 24.6.
He's 3 tenths up. So this is going to be brilliant. He's aiming for 30.7 actually.
Yeah, Mesto's up by a 10th as well, but it's a 24.7, so he's a 10th slower than Hidipao in that first sector. Oh, this is going to be tight.
Interesting, he's got a little bit of traffic ahead of him. Oh, Stephen, get out of the way, mate. Oh, that can affect him a little bit with the dirty air.
Yeah, he does get out of the way. Seahawk goes second. Wow, what an improvement.
And Meto's up by 2 tenths in the middle sector, so this is going to be a very close fight between Hidipao and Meto. Hidipao is actually 1 tenth up in the middle sector.
Right, so they're pretty much equal at the moment, I think. It's all going to be down to this final sector. Hidipao. Accelerate.
Clean, very good exit. Very good exit. And what's the lap time going to be? A 30.8. That's about, and across the line, Mesto. A 30.5. What a lap. 3 tenths clear.
A superb job. I think Hidipao actually messed up the third sector there, so I think there might be more time on the table. But speaking of which, we got other guys now on the soft tyres who weren't on the softs originally, like Zero.
Yeah, Deesnos is pushing. He's pushing, but he's got O'Stephen just ahead of him, and I think O'Stephen's on a lap. But Deesnos is actually improving in the first sector. And Bunty's back out on the hards.
The hards? Why?
Why? He needs to go on the softs.
He's going to ruin his race. He needs to be right up there with the Mesto. He's got the pace to get pole, I think.
Yeah. O'Stephen, however, is currently improving by a second, but he's on the mediums. I don't know.
I don't understand.
Unless it's not raining straight away. But then I don't think there will be any need to go the mediums or hards. I think your message go for another lap. I'm not sure. No, he's not.
I don't understand. I don't know. As O'Stephen leaves.
He's not up with P7. Two Saubers have been running very close to each other this season.
Yeah, Kizizzle says there might be a method to their madness, or they don't know it's going to rain. It's either one of the two.
Yeah. I don't think they know that it's gonna rain, to be honest. I don't think they checked it because some people don't actually check the weather, so yeah, I think they're actually screwed. As YBR is actually improving in the first sector, so I'm gonna stay on board with him for the middle sector. So keeps it very clean. It's looking very good at the moment, and he's just a little bit off, so he could pick T-Hawk here if he keeps it clean. As Rackler starts that.
Well, let's see how this third sector pays off for him. Can he extract a few tenths? There's yellow flags in sector 3. Yeah, I don't know. Someone might have backed off there, but here we go. Of course, YBR in the Renault, so big pressure on him. He's the only Renault driver in this race.
Yeah, and he goes across the line, and he improves by a little bit, but not enough.
Oh, no.
That's neat, there, man.
That was indeed.
Yes, you mate. And
thank you very much.
Bunty is not rushing to get back to the pit, so he's starting on the hards.
But he might start on wet tyres, so who knows? But Rackler is up by nearly 4 tenths, so this could be pole position for the Red Bull actually.
Yeah, the rising sun's on the lap as well. Okay, and he's on a soft, so okay, some more people are on the sauce. Very clean from Rackler actually, very neat and tidy. Oh, never mind, he needs it back in.
Yeah, oh Stephen, if someone can give you an invite if you don't have one already, then yeah, join back quick because we've only got 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Oh, he's left. I didn't even know that.
In the session, yeah. He needs to join back.
The line. Rackler P5. Improves by a little bit, half a tenth. Exact. No, starts with that. Direct F1 also starts with that right behind him, which is not ideal.
T-Hawk. Is he starting on yet?
The track. Oh, Ed has made a big mistake, and that's not what he needs. Oh, and Ash has made a mistake as well. That is a very tricky corner. It's very tricky. Turn 1 and turn 2, very tricky. So some people are making a few mistakes.
Yep, 0 up by 10th in the first sector.
Alright.
So I don't think this is pole, but he could definitely cement himself comfortably inside that top 10.
He's coming up by 2.5 tenths.
Yep, round this long right-hander, just keeps on turning. I know Steven's back, which is fantastic news.
For me, he did foul up by 1.5 tenths in the first sector. Never mind, it's just a little glitch. Right.
Oh, but he can still improve. As well. As Amesto is into the pits.
Oh,
he's not going for another lap.
Oh, YBR up. He's up by half a tenth. So he could get T-Hawk here if he gets the final sector right.
Well, let's find out. I mean, you can gain so much time here, or you could just lose it and make mistakes.
Yeah. Rackler's on the lap, and he's looking pretty clean. A little bit down in the first sector, but not much at all, so he can still improve. But YBR on the final corner gets a good exit, brings open the DRS, and
third.
Goes third, just about. And T-Hawk didn't come out for another lap. I think he might have run out of tires, and because I think he only made 2 runs, so he must have picked the medium tire allocation.
Rackler though, yeah, he could get pole position
Ash is up by 3 tenths. Ash is up by 3 tenths.
Okay.
This could be a P5 if he gets it all good. Let's see the middle sector. Up by 4 tenths.
Right, so wait, okay.
Get right there.
Rappler's down, I think, so this is not going to be an improvement, I think,
Oh,
unless no, it's not an improvement.
Ruben, he's about to come on the final corner. He's on the penultimate corner. Keeps it very clean, very tidy. That was very good. So this should be a decent enough lap, maybe into the top 10. Nah, not in the top 10, unfortunately.
Oh,
it is in the top 10.
just about.
Just about.
And Ash.
Ash across the line,
fifth.
P5. 31-1. And that's it for. Oh, no, it's not. Because YBR's on another lap, but he goes wide.
Yeah,
no,
it's just YBR.
Yeah, he's backed out.
Well, what a qualifying session, but in the end it's Mesto who takes it. But yeah, that was weird. We didn't get to see like the top guys set their final laps for some reason, unless they did.
I think Mesto were very comfortable. 3/10. I mean, he's a very good lap. Say that. He gave it everything. P2, YBR, very good P3. So it's gonna be an interesting race, isn't it? It's gonna be wet. It's going to be wet.
It is indeed, and yeah, that's. I mean, you can be quick in the dry, but in the wet, it's just completely different. So even though you're on the same track, of course. But there we go. There are the results. So Mesto is first. Hiddy Power will line up alongside him in second. YBR.
So there was 3 people who didn't go on the sauce. Rising Sun, I'm a liar. Bunty, Michael, and Steven did not go on the sauce. But why?
Why? I mean, who knows? Only they know the answer to that. We could see a dry start to this race. Maybe, I don't know. The weather prediction was wrong. But I doubt it. I doubt it.
Alright, I'm actually interested to see how many positions can Widlow Billy make up during this race. I'm interested. And there you go, heavy rain. I told you so. Them guys messed up their strategy so badly. It's unbelievable.
I mean, what a way.
And your mic is gone. Alright, reset your mic, man. Alright.
Thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me. Just keep doing that when it happens. I don't know why it happens, but yeah, I have to get a replacement. But we're on a very tight budget here in FRL, so.
A tight budget. Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway, Stevens here, which is good because he was worried that he might not be able to race with his connection, but
that's
he's here.
His reason for not getting on the sauce. Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh, full wet.
Yeah, it is full wet because look how much it's pouring. So this is going to be interesting because the braking zones are completely different and they haven't had any practice on the wet. So this is going to be quite fascinating.
This could be absolute carnage here. Nobody knows unless they've done practice in the wet, but with me, like, I always just practice in the dry because you just never know what the conditions are like. So most of these guys probably this is their first lap in the wet, in the full wet in France.
Yeah, so this is gonna be quite cool actually. Hidipal, can he challenge Ernesto, or can YBR challenge Ernesto? Because this man needs to be stopped.
Well, let's go on to our predictions actually. What's your top 3? And maybe in the comments people can ask what their top 3 is.
Widlow Billy's gonna get first, right?
Okay.
No, that's a little bit too much of a stretch. Okay, anyways. Alright, I'm gonna say Ernesto, YBR, and then Ratclaw.
Okay, so a sensible prediction, essentially.
Yeah.
For me, I'll be the unsensible person and go Tennis Bell, Billy, Michael F1.
Tennis Bell, Billy. Michael F1.
Oh, he's
Okay,
very
I understand.
fast.
Michael F1, he's 30, but tennis fell from 16th on the grid.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
I was gonna
It's
say
work.
Wanda
I don't know.
Billy in the podium. I was gonna say Wanda Billy in the podium, like third place. So, yeah, I'll put him in third place.
I
So,
mean, I mean, it's gonna be tricky because I mean, Dittis Lucas just spun.
oh yeah, goodness me.
Formation that. But yeah, just looking at like on board with these guys, they're going at what 30, 40 miles an hour, and you can hardly see what's in front of you. This is oh dear. Oh my goodness, I'm getting nervous and I'm not even racing here. This must be... Oh, anyway, here we go. They're on the grid now. It's time to start the race.
Right.
27 laps are about to get underway.
It's going to be 5 red light to the French Grand Prix. As I knew it was going to be a delay, that's why I took my time.
And they're off.
And it's on the way we go. It's a good stop from Ernesto, actually. Very good stop. YBR, he's got a brilliant start.
Is he going to go for it?
And he's going to go for the inside. Someone's off their front wing in the background. And YBR almost got hit pal.
Oh, someone spun! It's an Alfa Romeo! Oh no, I think Stephen got collected in that as well. Oh my goodness me, that's... Oh, that's D's nuts. Okay, I was going to say if that was Ed Sachs, 3 races in a row he would have spun round at the very start. So, yeah, everything's good for Ed Sachs. He's up into P5 already. But down the back straight, Hidupao is really struggling. Amesto's already a second clear.
Right beyond the inside. Oh, he's going to get him. Oh, he's braking very early there. Hidupao very confident on the brakes.
Oh, Ed Sachs and SVD Rackler. Ed Sachs just keeps his nose ahead.
Oh, why the Billy's up to 13th already, and Michael F1 up into P10. Very good start.
Yeah, and they're still battling here, side by side, through the long right-hander. Whatever that corner is.
Ruben dive bombs Rackler. Almost gets through.
Oh, Michael F1's out. What's happened?
Retired.
Oh, he spun.
That always happens, man. You have to slow down there.
My prediction's out the window then. Oh well. That's T-Hawk. Where's T-Hawk going? He's gone off the track. Yeah. That's not where the track goes. He must have outbroke himself. Look at Ruben. Look at who's that? Oh my goodness. It's all getting a bit too tight here in the midfield.
Goodness me. Oh, look at that. Hidupao. He's not too far off Ernesto, actually. He's not too far off. He was about a second, but he was a second behind.
Oh, Ruben! Ruben spun. Ruben spun.
Oh no! And he's got 3-second penalty. Oh great!
Oh, he spun again.
That's really up into P11. And yeah, his rears are going to be hot, and it's really hard to cool them down in the wet sometimes. Don't know why. Okay. Interesting start. Oh, YBO right on the back of Hidupao. Oh, Hidupao's always very twitchy there. The back end's not stable. Look at YBO. He's got to make the move. Oh, the side by side. But look at Hidupao. He's got the setup for it in the straight line. Because YBO's not gaining at all. And oh, Hidupao's gone a little bit deep. And it's going to be a chance for YBO to get a better exit. As Michael F1 leaves. But he cannot get the power down, unfortunately. So
it's just that corner. That corner he always struggles with, and that's what's costing him, because he's always gaining in the third sector, and in the first sector that just lets him down completely on that back straight. As I think Rackler went for a half spin, and he's managed to save it.
Oh, 0F1. T-Hawk is going right down the order. He's down to P8.
Yeah, that's very concerning. Yeah.
Bunty, oh goodness me, what a save there! Goodness, his car But what he was about to do, a full spin there. Like, I can't believe he caught that. And he's right on the back of T-Hawk. T-Hawk is struggling. He's going for a dive bomb on the inside. And he's made the mistake. Sector 3. Something's happened in Sector 3 apparently. And, oh, we got someone in the pits. Ruben's into the pits.
Ruben for an early stop.
And YBR, he's caught right back up into the first sector there. Look at that, right on the back of him. Oh, Hidupal has gone so wide. And this is YBR's chance. Can he make the move stick? And he's going up the inside. Oh,
look at him.
Oh, me. Oh, not quite, not quite.
They can't let Ernesto get away, that's the thing.
Hidupal, almost.
Oh, T-Hawk's been spun by Ash. T-Hawk's been spun.
Oh no.
They get it together.
Oh no, it's all kicking off here.
There's O'Stephen in the background as well. What's going to happen here? Between the two Ferraris.
Billy's up into P9 already. Oh, Bunty's
oh, O'Stephen's going for it. O'Stephen's going for it. Down the inside.
And he's made the move. He's made the move. T-Hawk is struggling massively, and he's all the way down to P12, and it looks like these nuts wants to overtake him really badly and quickly, and Tennis Ball's overtaking Rackalock. Oh, they're side by side. Goodness me, what a start to a race. Wet weather on this game, it just throws up a lot of things. And Tennis Ball makes a big mistake, and Rackler almost gets past him, but not quite.
Oh, where can you overtake? Down the inside, a late move? No. Oh, he's hit him. Oh, he's hit him.
Oh,
he's hit him even more.
Oh no.
Keep going, keep going.
Wilder Billy's off into the pits. Oh, Wilder Billy's into the pits. He's into the pits.
Front wing damage, maybe? Is that why?
Maybe, and YBR's lost a lot of ground to Hidupal. What's happened there? And Zyro F1 is right on the back of SVD Rackler.
Must have made a
and look
mistake.
At that, T-Hawk, just ahead of these nuts, trying to stay ahead of me. I'm on board with him, and he's really battling away with his car. He's not going to make that move. No, not quite.
Oh, Stephen, where's he going?
He's ready to pounce as well.
Oh, Stephen's struggling.
Like they're struggling a little bit as well. So the Ferraris are struggling in the wet conditions, and these nuts is all over the back of T-Hawk right now.
What a battle! He might get both of them. Who's that in the Williams? Look at this.
Yeah, the rising sun. Very close. This could be the free wide here. And goodness me, can the rising sun make the move? No, he backs out. Oh, he throws out, broke himself. A little bit. Oh, very close. Very close. And Zyro F1 right on the back of SVD Rackler, and he looks like he's going to make the move on the inside. No, not
who
quite.
spun?
Not
Bunty.
Quite.
Bunty spun.
Bunty. No,
he's lost the position.
Has he spun? Okay, yes he has.
Oh my goodness. As Hidupal. Oh, he spun!
What happened to him? He spun! No! And that gives YBR the position. Oh, the Williams are spun.
Oh, YBR's in the pits! YBR's in the pits, what's he doing?
What is going on? Why is he into the pits? Let's see, I'm gonna ride on board with him.
From wing change.
His team's not ready for him. His team's not ready for him.
No, they are. It's a glitch in your end.
Okay.
He's on inters. He's going for intermediates.
Already?
Okay, and Ash has got... Do you think YBR hit Hidupal when he went for a spin?
Oh, maybe, but the rising sun's gone right into the back of these nuts. Goodness me.
So has he got damage? Oh,
yeah,
oh my...
got damage.
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh,
almost. Took each other out. Goodness me. Ruben sets the fastest lap on the Mercedes, but he's a long way away from maybe points.
Here comes Zero. Oh, yeah, he backs out of it.
Oh, but he could get a better exit here. Looks like Racker struggling. Look at the exit that Zyro F1 gets. on SVD Rackler 12, and he's right on the back of him, but he can't get any closer.
Yeah, there's. Oh, hang on.
He's not even right on the back of T-Hawk. T-Hawk is still struggling.
God.
But Stephen, he is pulling away from T-Hawk at the moment.
Oh,
T-Hawk is flying. No, goodness me, get out of the wall. Can he get the car from that ground quick enough? This is he's quite a long way away. He's battling away with YBR.
Oh,
he needs to get back on the track quick so he can keep that P10, and yes he is, but he got a 10-second penalty. But
how
why?
is that? What does...
But he's lost so much time. How can he get a penalty? That needs to get removed. Oh, and YBR got... Oh, this is Luke! He spun again!
Oh no! Another mistake! Oh, rejoin, careful. Oh, he does it carefully.
So F1 right on the back of SVD Rackler once again. Gap is 3/10. Can he make the move? And look at Mester with a 9-second lead as Ash gets a 5-second penalty. 9.5 seconds in 6 laps. What is race a Mester's having so far?
You have to say, like, the gap was around a second between him and Hoodie Pow and YBR before YBR and Hoodie Pow had their pit stops. And he spun.
And Zara F1 make a move. He is right on the back of SVD Rackler. Brakes quite late. And he's right on the back of him, but he just cannot make that move. Edzat is not that far ahead. He's only 1.6 seconds up the road. So this could be a battle for P2 very soon.
Oh, Edzax, he's made a mistake. Oh no. See, this is just gifting a Mester the win. Again, people making mistakes. And Mester's going to win this by miles.
Mester is currently Mr. Consistent in this race, as Edzax makes another mistake and lost around about 2/10 there. So Mester 10.6 second lead already, and Edzax is struggling. Look at the back end.
Billy gets a penalty.
Another penalty. I think your predictions are completely under.
Of course. But how's the intermediates? I haven't had a proper look yet.
Oh, YBR's actually very quick on the inches. He just goes right round the outside of T-Hawk. What a move! What a move!
And I think that's why T-Hawk pitted just now. He knows they're better. As a battle for second. Oh, Edzax has been spun.
Oh no! Oh no!
As Hoodie Power sets the fastest lap of the race on wet tyres. So is the Inters the right call?
I don't know, because Ruben's right on the back of Ash and he's going up the inside. 2 Mercs are battling, but Ash doesn't leave him any room.
He's really being defensive.
Very hard battle here. And he's going up the inside. Oh, he's going to back out. But Ash has gone very deep. And he's going to go for the switchback. Oh, very smart driving there. And he's going to go on the outside. Oh, Mrs. Close. Ash is just not going to allow him pass. He's not going to allow him pass. Even though they're teammates. He doesn't care.
But, across the long back straight. There we go.
Someone Rackler was side by side for a second.
Oh, I don't know where to look. The two Mercedes are battling through the corner. He's hit each other. The two Mercedes have hit each other.
Oh, he's gone right back on the track, and there's been contact.
Is this getting?
Oh no! No! Oh come on, man!
I mean, that was very unnecessary.
Any space. Didn't leave him any space at all. And that's just ruined Ash's race.
As Stephen pits. Is this for Inters? Is he going to make a gamble here for the intermediate tyres? He is.
Okay.
And off he goes.
It is really tough for Inters right now. As Azara needs to get past Rattler if he wants to have any chance to catch Ernesto, who's actually 12 seconds up the road. What a ridiculous marking.
I mean, it's been plain sailing for Ernesto. He's just had to watch his rivals just crumble in the background as they all crash and spin out behind him. But you never know, it could happen to him.
Currently, being consistent actually wins the race at the moment.
Yeah, and Rackler, I mean, Rackler's really quick, so he could catch up as well. And Tennis Bell getting into things as well.
Rackler's actually closing the gap to Ernesto. The gap is down to 11.8 seconds, so he's gaining a little bit. So Rackler does have the pace. Zyro is still trying to keep with him. As the Rising Sun's actually right on the back of these nuts right now. As the Rising Sun goes a little bit wide, but these nuts gets a bad exit. And I thought he was going to make the move. These nuts drifting around that long right hander there. And it's very close. He is very close between these two at the moment. And he's still drifting. The back end just does not look stable at all. Oh, Bunty almost spinning out there. Goodness me.
Oh. Still looks like wet conditions to me, but just looking at YBR, so it's 14.1 seconds to the Rising Sun. Let's see, 14.3, 14.4. Yeah.
It's still losing a little bit. Oh, 14.4 again, actually. Hang on a second.
Is it that crossover period? 14.1?
14.1, yeah, he's gaining quite a lot of time, actually. 14.1 and a half. Oh, these nuts has made a huge mistake. And the Rising Sun's now right on the back of him.
Ash has crashed. He's crashed.
Oh, no.
He's out of this race. Probably spun and hit the wall there. Is that going to trigger anything? No, it's not. No safety car.
No,
obviously.
of course not. Of course not. It's too much running area in France. You probably never get a safety car in France. So, oh well. Oh, Ruben. Not Ruben. The Rising Sun right on the back of these nuts. He's going to go for the switchback. And he's going to do him on the outside. Is he? Nah, no way. It ain't going to happen. These nuts make sure that Rising Sun doesn't get past. As he's back in the 6th, so he could make a move maybe. And these not made a mistake!
That's the mistake. That's it.
And the Rising Sun applying so much pressure, and these nuts was forced into making a mistake as Ruben actually round the back of O'Steven. O'Steven on the intermediate, so we're going to see how good the intermediates are compared to the wet. And YBR actually got the gap down to 13.3 seconds, or 13.2 seconds actually. So the inters look like they are just a little bit better than the wets right now. As the rain has calmed down since the start, so he made a mistake.
He's off.
Oh man, he was after such a promising qualifying session. He's gone into the pit, and I think he's going for those inters, because it seems to be that he's struggling quite a lot in these conditions at the moment.
Yeah, of course, but do you know that gap was 12 seconds? It's now 11.3 or 11.2 now. 11.1. Oh.
He's gaining quite a lot of time actually, but Zero, he's still right on the back of Rackler, so Rackler is currently just giving him slipstream and pulling him along at the moment. As tennis balls dropped back a little bit. So Ernesto, could he catch Ernesto by the end of the race? I don't know. He's not gaining too much time with Rackler, so Ernesto should have it covered, but he's definitely showing some good pace as Ruben gets 3 second time penalty.
Zero looks quite significantly faster, and I thought he was going to go for it then.
Oh, Rackler's made a little mistake. He goes quite wide, but I guess
Ernesto's in. Ernesto's in the pits.
Yeah, he's going for the inters. It's definitely time for inters because YBR giving quite a lot of time on these nuts, And O Steven, but O Steven looks like he's
Rackler's in.
struggling on those inters. Oh, look at this! Ryder Sanchez breezed past Edsatz. So Edsatz is clearly struggling.
Okay, he's gone for inters. They're going for inters.
Yeah, Edsatz is into the pitch as well. Tennis ball actually in.
Oh!
In.
Rackler has gone for wets.
Why has he gone for wets? Why on earth would you go for
Tennis
wets?
ball's gone for wets.
It's definitely time for inters, man. Wait, so Ameta's right behind ILR Bun. Oh, something's happened.
What's happened?
This is Luke.
Oh, this is Luke's gone for a spin.
Yeah, okay.
Oh!
Goodness me. Okay. So who did I just say? Oh, okay. Ameta's right behind Bunty. Is he gaining enough time? We'll see.
Well, Mesto is getting held up by Bunty here.
Let's see
Bunty.
the pace difference. I'm just looking at the pace difference right now. I mean, Bunty got a better exit, but we'll see what's happening.
Oh, there we go.
He gets the fastest lap on inters, yeah. So it's definitely time for inters, but Bunty looks like he's holding up well. There's wets, so I don't think he's going to come in just yet.
Come on, Bunty.
Also...
hold him up a little bit if you can.
Oh no, look at that. It looks like he just let him pass. He was very slow. Oh, great, man.
Seems like everyone wants Mesto to win the race. They're just gifting him this Grand Prix at the moment, but...
Oh, Racker is definitely struggling. He had to lift off massively through that right hand block. And same as tennis ball, so... oh, they got YBR right behind him, and YBR actually gaining a little bit of time, so it definitely is time for Inter. So going for wets was not the best of decisions.
Yeah, definitely time for Inters. There's 0 pits for Inters. That's good. But where will he come out as Rackler is coming through the last corner, down the start-finish straight.
He's on
There's
the
the
wets.
racing point.
Why have they gone back onto the wet?
Oh, this is going to be tight. Oh, he just gets out ahead. This is really fascinating. Can those Inters go to the end of the race on the Mesto?
I think so. Ruben's coming to the pits. Yeah, I think so. When did he pit? Around lap 11, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he should be able to do it. Yeah.
17, 18 laps.
I think he'll be able to do it. 16 laps, 17 laps. Sorry.
It's a long way.
It's going to be very difficult, but I think he'll be able to do it. As Rackers made a mistake. What's that, sector 2? What's happening in sector 2? Oh, Hidden Power, what a big moment there. Managed to save it. He lost the back end there. He was literally doing a, oh goodness me, sideways. Oh, Ruben goes right off the track. Oh, this is Lucas spun again.
Oh dear. Final
He
corner.
is 58 seconds behind the next car ahead. 1 minute and 9 seconds. Anyways. Either Billy's actually getting right on the back of T-Hook.
Bunty pits for Inters, I presume.
Hopefully.
He's got to make a sensible choice there.
Oh, Ryder Billy got right off the track to try and get past T-Hook. T-Hook, a T-Hawk.
Yeah, it's Inters, it's Inters.
Completely shots him. Oh my goodness, big mistake again from T-Hawk.
What is going on? He's just not liking these wet conditions.
Looks like, oh yeah, he's just struggling. He has to go defensive, and this is a great exit from Billy. Look at that.
Surely he's going to go through here. Or not, because T-Hawk's got the power.
At the straight line speed. Oh, right onto the back of him. Almost crashes into the back of him. As Libya gets a penalty. Oh, should I go through the penalties? There's nothing really.
Oh yeah, yeah. See who's got penalties. Yeah.
Let me see if Amesta, bro, he doesn't even have a warning. He doesn't even have a warning. The Rising Sun actually has a penalty, and These Nuts is actually on 2 warnings, so if one more gets a penalty. Zero F1 is currently on a penalty, got 1 penalty. Racker is good. Oh goodness me, YBR's got 3, 4, 5 penalties, 6 penalties.
Oh my goodness.
Bunty, no penalties. One more warning, he gets a penalty. Stevens has got a warning. Exite, he doesn't have a warning. Tennis Bell's got a penalty. Oh, T-Hawk's got a 10-second. Oh no, wait, that should get removed, right? Because he spun and he lost a lot of time and he rejoined.
Yeah.
10 seconds, but he got another penalty anyway. Hiddy Powell just got 1 warning. Oh goodness me, Ruben's got 1, 2, 3 penalties. Ditches Luke has got 2 penalties, 1 5-second penalty and 1 3-second. Ash has got 2 penalties in 1 lap. And Michael F1, oh no, he's already in. Anyways. And there you go.
Fantastic. Well, during that, Zero got past These Nuts and Billy got past T-Hawk, so both Racing Points made an overtake to gain a position, but yeah, I mean, unless Ernesto's tyres fall off the cliff.
Oh goodness, look at this, the Rising Sun's struggling. Has he even pitted?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. He was
No.
well done this. Atlanta gets a penalty. So Zara F1 currently right on the back of the Rising Sun, who is struggling a lot.
Yeah, they need to pit now. If they're trying to wait until it turns dry, I'm not sure if it will do by the end of the race, but we'll have to wait and find out, because the rain's got significantly lighter.
Yeah, it's gotten lighter, but I just don't think it's gonna be. I think he's gonna be on that crossover period.
Yeah, look, Ernesto, fastest lap.
I'm seeing this the fastest lap, 18-second lead. Good.
But has he been totally dominant? That's the question.
I could say he has, to be fair. I think he has, because he's controlled the race, no mistakes, and he's just been going for it and running his own race. I mean, he was extending the gap anyway to at the front before mistakes are made. So I'll say he's been totally dominant. Yeah.
I think though the frustrating thing is that without other people's mistakes, it would have been such a better race for the lead, such a better race.
But Ernesto's just been Mr. Consistent, no mistakes, just been, he's just been taking it easy out there, and it's starting to work out for him at the moment, as YBR's right on the back of SVD Racklar in the Renault. So can he finally get past him? Alright, something's happened.
Oh, Mesto, what?
Oh,
Mesto spun!
Made a mistake.
Oh my goodness!
As soon as I said Mr. Consistent. Okay.
Whoa! Has he got a puncture?
Mistake.
What's happened?
So he definitely doesn't have a puncture, but
oh my gosh!
He must have carried too much speed and just spun. It does happen, and he's lost over 10 seconds.
His tyres are going to be so hot, right? And they're going to be off the cliff.
Darrow F1, you can just see him in the background. 7 seconds is the gap. And yeah, he's closing the gap even more. And Ernesto looks like his tyres are going through the roof with the tyre attempts. So yeah, now I'm excited. But
now this has got interesting.
Not too excited, but I'm excited because the gap is still 6.5 seconds. So.
Yeah. Oh, T-Hawk, Hiddy Powell. Oh, contact once again. But even that, like, if you had a spin, you'd be just taking corners even more cautiously, knowing that, in a
Yeah.
attempt not to spin again. So, goodness me, what's that going to be like these
Gap is
last
down
10
to
laps for him?
6.3 seconds. So Zero actually couldn't have done a little bit. He is on the wets, so he's at a bit of a disadvantage, but he's got more tire life. So it makes it even more interesting.
Yeah, can those inters go to the
Oh
end?
no! Look at the spun! He's out of the race!
What's happened? Oh, there he is. So what, did he just lose it?
Yeah, he just lost it. He was going out, exiting the corner there, and he just spun it. And that moves YBR up into C3, and he's finally ahead of him.
Wow. I mean, if that can happen to Rackler, it can happen to anyone out there. You know, just fine margins between gaining a 10th through a corner and, you know, just losing the back end and retiring there. Such a shame as well. He's on for such good points as well. Oh, what a shame.
Oh, look at that. Zero's got the gap down to 5 seconds. He's gained so much time. So much time.
And YBR's in.
1.5 seconds. He's in.
He's into the
maybe
pits.
maybe the inters are actually going off, but Bunty gets another penalty. But goodness me, Zero's gained 1.5 seconds in that lap, and he's gone back onto the inters as YBR.
That's interesting.
The gap is now down to 4.8 seconds, so Zero could be on for a win here. Look at that, he just did 3/10 there. 4.5.
This is fascinating. But just thinking about it, if YBR's inters can only do 11 laps, then surely...
definitely can't, especially after that spin, Mester definitely can't make it to the end.
They're all going to be making another stop.
So this plays into the hands of Zero, because Zero's tires could actually go to the whole race. He could do the whole race, because Vets have the tire life is amazing. So, and the gap is down to 4.1 seconds. So he's gaining a lot.
Oh, Ernesto, he had the race in the bag. We were all, you know, something thinking, oh, that's it, race over. But
look at that. He's got a gap within 4 seconds. This is going to be fantastic. I'm on board with Ernesto, and his car just won't turn. He just won't turn.
Getting nervous now. Oh, he's in!
Oh, he's into the pits! He's into the pits, and this releases Zero. He's up into first place. He doesn't have to pit again. He does not have to pit again. And Ernesto will come out around Stephen. Or maybe even further behind, maybe behind Edzax.
Yeah. Well, let's see what kind of pit stop his crew can deliver for him. That was pretty fast. And Bunty's gonna get past. Oh, Stephen, he's gonna get past. And Edzax maybe as well. He's in traffic here.
Gonna be closer to time one. Yeah, he's gonna be in a lot of traffic as he tries to go on the outside.
Oh!
Edzax does not allow him. Cuts the corner, but he just won't allow him. Okay, so Ernesto is down in P5, and he's got a lot of ground to make. Around about 18, 19 seconds, and he's going to lose even more time behind Edzax. It looks like he's struggling on those wet tires at the moment. But, hang on a second, I just clocked onto something. Those Stevens in P3.
He is, at the moment. As Ernesto makes his charge, he's going for it now on Edzax. Is Edzax going to put up a fight?
Off the inside.
No.
Yeah, Edzax is not going to battle. He's just not going to fight him. Ernesto's going to have a lot of pace, but will he be quick enough to catch Zero F1 in the racing point to get the win? We'll soon find out as we are into the last 10 laps of the race.
Is Zero going to pit and respond? No, he doesn't.
I don't think he is. We've got Bunty on the inter, so will Bunty have to pit again?
Now, of
And
course.
same with Steve.
Yeah, oh Steven, he's gonna. I hope he tries his best to keep him messed up. Oh no, he's in the pits.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Wow. Anyway, oh well, that's released a Mesto now.
Now Ernesto just have to catch Bonte, but Bonte's gonna have to come into the pitch, surely. He's gonna have to come into the pitch. So it's basically a straight charge and a straight fight between Ernesto and Zero. Can Zero do enough? The gap is 17 seconds, but he's gaining rapidly with Ernesto.
He is. Can Zero get to the end?
Oh, big battle behind it, by the way. YBR, these nuts, and Wilo Billy.
Oh, yeah.
A little scrap there. And it's O Steven rejoins in P11.
Let's see what
and
happens.
Look at that YBR tucked in to the back behind these nuts. Can he go and make that move?
Oh, bit of contact.
Very good, very good. But any mistake, Wilo Billy's going to be there to snatch it up.
As Ruben gets a 3-second time penalty, is a move going to be made here?
Oh, very good defending. Oh, Wilo Billy right on the back. Oh no, a little bit of contact. But a good exit from YBR, so he could have a chance on these nuts.
Yeah, risky place to overtake here. As yellow flags in sector 2. As Zero pits.
Oh, contact!
Oh,
Contact with
T-Hawk.
Tennis ball and T-Hawk.
T-Hawk's kept going. His front wing's okay, but yeah, Zero into the pits.
Brilliant. Okay, so Master won this race.
Or has he?
I think so.
Well, he's gonna take the lead of the race.
Well, Bunty's still there, but he's gaining so much. I don't think Bunty will be able to defend.
Yeah, that's true, but of course, Zero's got 2 lap fresher tyres, so that could be crucial. We saw at the end of the last stint how Ernesto really struggled.
I mean, he did
over
pit
yet.
with around about how long? 9 laps left. I'm pretty pitch on the nose penalty.
Yeah, so those tyres can only do what, 11, 10 laps? As this is spun again.
It's spun again? Are you serious? That's like the 5th time.
I know.
Oh, this battle is looking really juicy between YBR and these nuts right now. And Wilo Billy. Wilo Billy drops back a little bit. YBR's made a tiny mistake. He's not crisp enough. As Ernesto gets the gap within 3 seconds, now 2.8, 2.9. Oh, YBR looks like he's going to get a brilliant exit here. He's right on the back of these nuts now.
Which way is he going to go?
I don't think he's close enough. He's going to have to back out a little bit. He carries a little bit more speed. Oh, you got some really nice.
It's a
Tries
fake.
to scare these nuts. You know, Fernando Alonso there. Okay.
But yeah, look at the train that's forming here. Oh, that could potentially form. People just catching. Needs to get
look
past.
I don't make a mistake. But
they're just trying to find different lines as well. I thought he was coming to the pits at one point there. He went so wide.
I mean, it's working out for him because he's now right on the back of these nuts. As Ernesto's got to get down to 2.6 seconds. These nuts defends.
Oh, look at
awkward line. Can he go on the outside? Oh, he pushed him off it. Well, not really, but doesn't need too much space. Goes on the outside this time, a little bit of contact, and
he's gone off the track.
Oh, hang on, these nuts has a front wing.
Oh, Billy as well trying to go for it, and he can't get the job done as well.
And look at that, Hidipal is now in this battle, in this little train form.
He's catching. Okay.
All aboard, and these nuts is, yeah, he's got front wing damage, so that's probably the reason why he's so slow at the moment. Oh, YBR, goodness me, attacking hard there, losing the back end. As Messi's got the gap down to 1.7.
Oh, zero. Oh, Edzax has crashed.
Oh, Edzax is gone.
Major crash there.
Oh man, that could have been a P3 for him, but he's made a mistake.
Zero survived though. I think he might have had contact.
He survived, but he's had contact with the wall. He smashed the wall. He's lost the.
But Edzax. Oh, here's Edzax. They're catching. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, this one again.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, IBO went for a bold move. He went for a bold move. Very good. Well, look at that. Edzax looks like he can get overtaken by this guy because his tires are looking very hot now. And yeah, he's going to be struggling in those tires for the rest of the race.
More yellow T-Hawk.
Yeah, no, it's T-Hawk. It's T-Hawk.
T-Hawk is out of the French Grand Prix.
At one point he was in P3, I swear.
Yeah, he had a great qualifying, and oh, it's just gone all wrong for him. As YBR, oh, here we go.
Oh,
give us a good camera angle. There we go.
He's going for the inside, and yeah, there you go. He squeezed him up. He doesn't care. He wants to move. He wants to get that position, and now he's right onto the back of Edzax. He was struggling like crazy. He's gone off the track. He's gone off the track.
Battle for first as well. Kicking off in a bit. Ernesto, 4 tenths.
Now he's starting to get hasty. And oh, is he making the move? Oh, my
God!
He's hit him! Oh, he's
oh no! Who was collected there? That was Billy.
Super unlucky. Super unlucky.
He's gonna have to pit. That's gonna put him way down the order. Oh, that is such a shame.
That's so unfortunate for Wilder Billy. He was having a decent stint there. After he put on the inches, he's looking quite quick, quite promising. He looked like he can possibly get P5, but that was an unfortunate incident.
Yeah, Hidi Pan right on the back. Bunty doing a great job. I think Bunty's gonna go to the end, you know.
On the outside! Oh my goodness!
Switch back! Oh, he's got some kind of cool going on in the background, but Hidi Powell. Is he going to line up a move here? We're going to keep an eye on the Mesto. One eye on the Mesto, one eye on this battle here. Hidi Powell, he should have basically... Oh, YBR's out, and there's contact, I think, a little bit between him and Edzax. YBR has retired. Is this the fast right-hander? Does that call him out, perhaps? I'm not too sure, but Hidi Powell... Oh, he's going to go for it here. Yes, he has. He's finally got ahead of the Alfa Romeo driver. Ruben as well getting into this fight. And Mesto not able to get past Bunty, despite, well, it's only 5 lap old fresher inters that he has at his disposal, as Edzax is just falling down the order. Ah, what a shame. But he's still going to score decent points, I'd say. Unless Tennis Bow can do something about that and Billy, but yeah, look at that, 26 seconds behind. But here we go for the battle for the lead. It's Bunty, it's Mesto. Put your predictions in the comments on who's going to win this race. Probably it's going to be Mesto, but who knows, his tyres could go off, he could make another mistake as Steven gets ahead of Edzax. And this could be the move. But he's not close enough. He's not close enough. I'm not going to do a David Croft kind of, oh, is he going to make a move when he's about 10 million miles behind? But yeah, he's definitely not able to make a move here yet, as D's Nuts has left the session and he was in 5th place with 3 laps to go. I mean, if that was internet connection issues, then that is so unfortunate. He's going to be scoring no points as Bunty makes a mistake. And does everyone want Mesto to win? He's just let him through. One mistake.
Goodness sake. Oh, no, hang on, he's coming
Oh.
back. Oh, no, he just, no, never mind. He just backed out of it. I literally saw him leave, lift, sorry. He just lifted, so, oh man.
Well.
It's very annoying. It's very frustrating to watch. You just see him letting them pass. It's just so annoying.
It's really frustrating from a spectator's point of view. We want to see a great race, but I'll tell you what, Zero's closing in on these guys, so it's not over yet. And there we go, Tennis Ball demonstrating how much quicker, fresher intermediate tyres are.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing very well. Since when did Steve get up into P7 and ahead of the two Salvers?
Well, D's nuts had he's disconnected, unfortunately.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, so unfortunate for him. But hopefully he can join back. As Edzax, he's got past he's got past his teammate there.
Ryder Billy's still in the top 10 somehow, so a P9 could be possible. No, not a P9, one more, but a P10.
Yeah. Well, what's the penalty situation between the top three, actually?
Oh, right. Okay.
I think people would love to know.
Alright, and that's good. I've got 2 warnings, so one more, you get penalty. Bunty has got a 5-second time penalty. Zero has got 1 penalty.
Oh, okay.
But
So,
I think he might have done it under the pit stops.
If it's a 5-second stop go, then he might have served it, actually. He might have served it.
Yeah, so we'll see you get P2. Oh my god. Let's see you get P2. Oh, that thing's calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of really hectic there, and then all of a sudden, everything's calm, but Zero is really catching her. He can still lead the race, whether that's enough to win it. Requires a mistake from Mesto. As, I'll bring this up for everyone to see. So, Mesto, yeah, you can see there 2 warnings. And Zero has, he's got a penalty and a couple of warnings, so at the moment it's advantage Mesto.
They were pushing though. He is pushing real hard. We'll see if he can actually get past Bunty here.
He's got to get the move done as soon as possible and just go charging after Mesto. But I think he's just going to run out of laps as Mesto picks up a penalty. 3-second time penalty. So now it's all square.
I think Bunty has already. I think Bunty has already done his 5-second penalty. So.
Well, here we go.
I think he's on for a win. On for the win. In the zero.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good point. Let's see. 5-second time penalty. Is that a stop go? It's difficult to tell.
I think
it's difficult.
Is because. Wait, hang on. What lap was he even on? I need to check that actually. Bunty, that was on lap 16. But he didn't pit after that, so no. So yeah, okay, so he's got a proper penalty. Zero, however, he picked up a penalty on lap 7, pitted afterwards twice. So I think he could be on for a win. So Zero is the one who's on for the win.
he's got to go for it here. He's got to just. Oh my goodness, he can't afford to sit behind. That's gonna cost him time.
Oh, he got a good exit here. There you go, come on.
Full power.
He saved it off as well. So I think he's just waiting. Yeah, I think he's just waiting. Oh, Bunty's gone deep.
Yeah, that's a mistake. Really that's a mistake.
There you go.
There we go. This is
Oh,
his
they're on the
chance.
side by side.
It's
There you
his
go. On the
chance.
inside. There you go. Look how much late. He was way late on the break.
But that's cost them a second to Ernesto, so Ernesto's got this one, surely. Surely now, on the final lap, Ernesto will take the win, unless
Oh.
something happens here. But I don't think it will. 5
So I
retirements.
think Zero could get the win here.
Well, he's got a penalty. I mean, yeah, it depends. I think it's just a standard penalty though, the same as Ernesto.
Yeah, a message is a standard penalty. Hang on. Penalty
Yes.
plus warning. So that means, yeah, it's a standard penalty. Okay, so that message won.
But here we go then, Ernesto in the Toro Rosso is going to win again, we think, and he's actually pulled away even more, despite 2 lap older Inters. I mean, once again, so he's been very lucky with the fact that his rivals have crashed out behind him and things like that. But well done nonetheless. Despite his mistake, he's gonna win, unless we're wrong about this. So let's just wait for confirmation here.
Donuts.
Zero.
Me too.
There we go.
Wow. Okay. You know, good race. I think that was a very good race. I
Thrilling.
actually enjoyed that one.
That was very, yeah, I mean, it would have been nice if we could see Hiddy Power and YBR not make, contact or whatever happened at the beginning. As Steven jumps Ruben there, so he's up to 6th.
Yeah.
We could see more positions, but yeah, it's just slightly frustrating with it.
What happened to YBR?
He spun at the chicane, didn't he? And also Hiddy Power had contact with him, I think, or when he spun, he hit him.
I don't think I was there. No, I wasn't. I wasn't even there. I was on the phone to my mum, mate.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, something just to note as well. Fastest lap will go to Ernesto unless Tennis Bell can do something here, but I don't think he can. So Ernesto's going to get all 26 points.
Yeah. I would say, if Ernesto didn't make that mistake, I think he would have. I think you could have said that he dominated the race. What is Tennis Ball doing?
I don't know. Just doing some donuts.
Really? Really?
Well, he's got nothing to celebrate for, unfortunately, in this race, finishing 11th, but the next race is Austria, so who knows, and... Oh, he better not crash. Okay. Anyway. There we go.
What?
That's the end of
I'm happy I commentated.
the French Grand Prix. Yeah, and Austria's next, and that's always a thriller, so...
Always. Oh, Billy's had enough, mate.
Yeah, at least he got points after the crash and everything. It could have been a lot worse.
Goodness, mate.
What?
The penalties are just AIDS. Someone's got 24 seconds worth of penalties. Bloody hell.
20. Oh,
Why
okay.
me up, mate? As you cussed out.
Well, let's have a
Oh
look.
my
So,
God.
there's the results, everyone. So many penalties. I mean, we're going to see that in F2 and F1 as well, I think. Just so many people
I don't
penalties.
think as much as 24 seconds, mate.
Yeah, but there we go. In the end, Ernesto wins. And we will hear from the drivers very, very shortly and see what they have to say, because I think it's going to be fascinating to hear what the drivers think. I mean, if you want to do some of the interviews, and we can share them. No, well, you watch the race. You'll be fine. I think. I don't know. I just want to try something different because it's always me asking the questions. I think it'd be good. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my race went fantastic. I won the Grand Prix by 1 billion years. It was amazing. I know, I think I should be in F 0.1. It's even quicker than F1. It's like the pinnacle of the pinnacle of the pinnacle of the pinnacle of the pineapple. Anyway.
Oh, how dare you.
Oh dear. Anyway, I've invited everyone.
Oh, to the party. We're gonna have a party, lads.
Indeed we are. Right. Right, everybody is here. Or the party is full. I'll change it, Stephen, don't worry. Right, first up. Oh yeah, right, so first through qualifying with us. I do believe you went for the medium tyres or a different tyre to start off with, and then you went on to the softs later on?
I was first on hards and then I did 2 laps on softs. On a wet setup.
So what was the reasoning behind that? Because I think from our perspective in the commentary box, wouldn't it have been best just to go onto the softs in qualifying, knowing that it would rain in the race?
Yeah, but I just used the hard run just to like get adjusted to the track again, and with a different setup than usually driving. So that's the only reason I did that.
Okay, that makes sense. But anyway, talk us through how the race went from your perspective, because in the end you got a really good result.
Yeah, it feels good after 2 bad races to finally be back on the podium. It was fun because I had a long fight with Rackler, and he just lost the rear end, and that was it. Like so many else did throughout the race, I presume.
Yeah, I mean, at some points it seemed like you were going to win after Mesto having his major mistake. I mean, you must have thought, oh, I have a chance here. Especially when you were catching
I thought that
him.
if I wouldn't have pitted for the second time, I may well have won the race, but it would have been really touch and go with the tires.
Yeah, and of course I had a puncture doing a similar strategy, trying to hold off on those inters, like back in Spain this season. So I know how that feels, you know, for it to go wrong. So I respect.
Before I pitted for the second time, the tires weren't actually that warm, so I thought that I might just stick around and hope for the best, but decided against it in the end.
Yeah, but I mean, in the end, you were able to get past Bouncy out on track and get the podium in the end. So loads of good points to take on to the next race, which is Austria. So how do you think you'll get on there?
It's gonna be a bit difficult, I think, because the gaps are gonna be super small. But I just have to try the best and hope for the win this time.
Indeed, well, congratulations, well done once again on the podium, and all the best for the next race.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Thanks, so Jesus Christ.
Anyway, next is Bunty, I think.
Bunty. Yep.
Yes, who finished in 3rd place, but first up, talk us through how qualifying went from your perspective.
Awful, pretty much. I qualified on the hards and everyone did laps on the softs. My aim was to qualify on the mediums, but I was about 10 seconds too short when I left the pit lane, so that was annoying. Everyone went on the softs and I didn't realise it was going to rain for the race, so I started really far back in 12th, so that wasn't great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said with Zero, maybe just going for the softs and just do laps on them and just gain, you know, try and get as high up the grid as you possibly could would have been the best strategy, just looking back at it. But anyway, I mean, you know, you took a different kind of strategy. I think you went long on those wet tyres, and that paid off for you because you were able to just get away with the one stop, right?
Just 13% away from a puncture, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's really tight. But
yeah. Also, I got a 5-second time penalty on the last corner for just slightly going over, so that was very harsh.
yeah, I mean, maybe you could send it in if it's, you know, if you think you didn't deserve it. Maybe we could look at that.
Nah, Zero
sure.
beat me anyway on track, so.
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, good points to take on to the next race, of course, which is the Austrian Grand Prix. So, yeah, do you think you can put the challenge to Amesto and Zero in the next one as well? Hopefully.
Amesto's quite quick, so probably not. But another podium for the 3rd time in a row would be nice.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, add to that fantastic tally, and who knows? Consistency wins you championships. So
keep on back.
You never know. But yeah. Anyway, good luck for the next race, and well done on your podium.
Thanks.
And next up is...
It's me!
It's you!
It's me!
Did you finish 4th?
Yes, I did.
Wow, okay.
Well done, Bomb Planter.
An
Thank you.
amazing result. But first of all, how was qualifying?
It was alright. I would say it was decent, but I qualified on a wet startup because I knew it was going to be raining in the race. Qualified, I think, ahead of Bunty. Yeah, I think I finished ahead of Bunty.
Just,
yeah.
Just, yeah, but anyway, how was the race? Because that, I mean, I think you did a one-stop as well as Bunty, the same strategy, and that really paid off.
Fucking
Yeah,
for you.
we're done a one step. No, it's alright. It's alright. So yeah, I done a one step, and I was a bit daring, to be honest. Start was okay. Got hit accidentally by these nuts, so that put us last, pretty much. And then we just basically stick together for the whole race until his controller disconnected, unluckily.
Oh.
Oh,
what a shame.
And yeah, went pitted on lap 14 to go on the enters to the end of the race. Bit daring. But yeah, it worked out successfully, and I finished 4th.
Yeah, such a great result. I mean, after, you know, having a bad race in Monaco, Canada getting lapped, and to get 4th, I mean, that is an extraordinary, you know, turn of events, really.
Can I just say something? I think it's because my lucky number is 9, and it's 9919 today, so 9... I just find 9, because 9 is our lucky number. Our family's lucky number. So, I just think it's because of that. I don't know though.
And very bizarrely, there are 9 people watching at the moment as well, so... As you said that.
Oh dear me.
Anyway.
I'd just like to say congrats to Ernesto and it's another win for him.
Yeah.
And well done on Bunty getting another podium.
Yeah.
Yeah, but next race we got Austria. Do you think you can make it one better and get a podium maybe, or will it be back to usual, just trying to get some points at the back, or hopefully you'll be able to make progress after P4 today?
Yeah, I'd be aiming for a podium at least. I'll try. I'm decent. I'd say decent at Austria. Very confident. But yeah, I think I'll try and aim for a podium. If not, just points.
Alright, well, congratulations, major congratulations on P4 today. And yeah, all the best for the next race in Austria.
Thank you.
Well done, Bomb Plant.
Well done. Yeah, we can. Okay, Ash. Talk us through how qualifying went then, because you qualified 5th, didn't you? So it was a good result. Yeah, on a wet setup, so even better. So.
And then someone who was driving the same car as hit me off the road, then left me no space to rejoin.
Yeah, we did catch that battle with Ruben.
Sebastian Vettel?
No. And then yeah, basically I hate him. I don't want to be his teammate anymore.
Oh dear.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just send us footage if you can, or...
I've got it.
Oh, fantastic.
It's on
Put
my
it
YouTube.
in the steward's office and we can all
Yeah.
see it. But, yeah, anyway, after that, it looked like you'd score, some points at least, but you crashed out or something happened to you in the end. Can you explain what caused your retirement?
Ruben.
Again?
No, because he put me in such bad brains because he put down that I was just trying to push like I don't know. Yeah, push like something. And then, yeah, because I was pushing loads because I needed to get somewhere. Because I was last and Billy was 20 seconds ahead or something crazy. So, just pushing.
Well, yeah, that's such a shame. I mean, you're on for a good result, hopefully without all those problems with your teammate, but...
No, if it wasn't broken.
Or that, yeah.
Ruben didn't exist.
Yeah, do you think you can bounce back in Austria?
Oh, also my 5-second penalty was stupid.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you retired, so we can't.
Off the track. No, I think you should swap me and Ruben, and then that would be fair,
Well, you did retire. If you finish the race, then we'll look at it. Me and the stewards will look at it. So don't worry about that.
You don't push someone off track. It's fine to push just being a bit aggressive. But then,
Yeah, I understand.
Any aggressive drivers will be dealt with by the stewards, don't worry. As long as you send Jipovin to the stewards, everything will take care of itself.
I hope there's never a wet race again.
Yeah, well, we got Austria next, so if it doesn't rain then, do you think you can do well?
Yes, because I've had 2 wet races, not in FRL. Actually 3 wet races in FRL, but 2 that started off wet. Started And I've had bad starts. I've gone one from 7th to last, and there were 17 drivers, and that one just been 5th. Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, major commiserations on what happened in the race today, but yeah, all the best for the next one in Austria, and hopefully, yeah, we can look into it and give penalties when necessary. But yeah, who's next? Oh, Stephen, are you next? I think maybe.
Yep, I was 6th.
Excellent, 6th place, a load of good points. But how was quali for you anyway to start off with?
It was going great. I was just about to come in the pit when I got disconnected.
Oh.
Because on my screen it said that you'd left the session and about 10 others have left, and then it disconnected me. But then I looked at the stream and there was no one. So I got back in and I was petrified that I was going to miss the race because it wouldn't allow me to come in the car, but thankfully it did. So I knew it was going to be a wet race anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think there was a lot of strange tyre strategies in qualifying, but anyway, you don't get points for qualifying. It's all in the race,
Yep.
and at the start, I mean, that was so unlucky. What happened? I remember, yeah, you rammed into the side of someone, didn't you? Who spun up ahead, or something happened.
Did I?
Did you, or was that someone
No.
else?
Must have been someone else. I hadn't rammed
Really?
anyone today. Yep.
Well, no,
You
like
can check. You
there
can
was
check my whole qual.
there was someone going like who spun up ahead, and then you hit him because he had nowhere to go, didn't you?
No.
Or maybe it was T-Hawk. No, it
Wasn't.
can't have been T-Hawk because he was.
No.
Am I
I
seeing things?
I do remember. Was this at the start? Because I do remember slightly tapping someone, but I didn't.
Yeah, it looked
Bombard
really.
them like you said.
It looked quite bad. I don't. Yeah, it's.
Really?
I don't know.
I'll have to check, but
Obviously,
no,
yeah. It's not your fault. It's just like you had nowhere to go, and there
yeah.
was a bit of crowd. Yeah.
No, I slowed down and just gently tapped them from the
Okay.
back. I think from the back, but I didn't get no damage. Thank God, because I remember T-Hawk saying to me, "Did you get damaged?" And I said no.
Oh, right, okay. Well, anyway, after that minor incident, how was your race after that?
It was actually T-Hawk that came in the pits, and he went on the inters on lap 6, I think it was, and then he said that the track was not slidey, so I decided to come in on the next lap, and in hindsight I should have stayed out a couple of laps more, because then I could have stayed on till the end and then been in a really good position, but I just had to come in because I wouldn't have lasted 9 laps on the inters. 9 more laps when I was on 52% or something.
Yeah, and I think a load of other people, yeah, did 2 stints on Inters, so
Yeah.
yeah.
May I add, I was the only one out of the whole lot of us who didn't get any time penalties as well.
Oh, once again, congratulations
Yep.
on that fantastic achievement, and it made you go from P7 to P6, so there you
Yeah.
go.
I didn't. There's no way I was getting past Ruby because I knew that I'd get past about penalties anyway. And I was only just 1 second off Hiddy Pal,
Yeah.
so I could have got 5th. As I've just finished 5th in the Italian Grand Prix.
But yeah, so great points to take into the next race, which is Austria. So how do you think you'll get on next week?
It's going to be very tight. I would say probably the whole field, maybe 2 seconds. And I think I'll surprise everyone, put it that way.
Ooh. Okay. That's interesting. Well,
Because
yeah.
quite recently I've did Austria quite a few times, and I feel as though I've got good pace around there, but everyone else can say they've got good pace as well, so
Yeah.
judging by my own pace, I think I've got a decent chance if I get no damage and keep the tyres in check.
Of course. Well, yeah. Well done once again on getting 6th, and yeah, all the best for the next race in Austria, of course.
Thank you very much, and I shall see everyone on Thursday at 7 PM for the world's best league F1.
Indeed.
The world's best commentary team.
Indeed. Right, next we have T-Hawk. It looks so promising in qualifying, but when it rained in the race, I mean, what happened? It's just, dear.
I had a pretty decent setup. Steven and I worked out a really good strategy. Only problem, we didn't expect the race to be wet. And once we started qualifying and saw that the race is going to be wet, I already knew that I'm dead. So I just hoped to stick it on pole to have clear sight. Didn't happen. And yeah, then I just dropped back like a stone.
Yeah, I mean, can you see like the weather forecast?
I could, but I only had a dry setup, and my car was already a bit unstable in the dry, so I didn't want to change anything for the wet and risk making it worse. So I just hoped that my dry setup would be good enough for the wet, which it turned out that was shit.
Yeah, we saw, very early on that you were struggling, and you went down the order, and you retired near, at some point, I can't remember now. But yeah, what happened anyway when you retired? I can't remember.
I retired while trying to chase down tennis ball with some very, let's say, interesting defending tactics, such as moving directly after I made a move. I think you call that mirror driving, as we were approaching the chicane with over 300 kilometers per hour in the wet. It's always a brilliant idea to do. And yeah, then I just lost it coming out of turn, I think it's turn 11 or 12, and couldn't slow the car down in time before hitting the wall.
Oh, well, that's a shame, but at least it's over, and you can look forward to the next race, which is Austria. How do you think you'll go there?
I don't know, I think Austria is one of those tracks which I enjoy. I think I can be good at this track, but given that we have so many gentlemen with such a special racing etiquette in F3, I really don't know what to expect.
Well, hopefully we get a good race, for the right reasons in Austria, and hopefully you can see the checkered flag and get a good result. So, all the best for the next race, and commiserations once again on the result today.
Thanks.
Next, I think Michael F1 is here.
Yeah, man.
Talk us through what happened in qualifying first of all, and why you were so far down.
Basically, I gambled on a setup that it sort of worked, but I just lost so much time in the first sector. Everywhere else was pretty much okay, decent. But the time I tried to get my second lap in, it pretty much got invalidated before we even started, because I was doing another way with people. So, hence why I was so much down, but I was still confident leading up to the race, following back what happened last week. And
Yeah.
yeah,
And of course the race starts and it's over pretty much within 2 minutes of it getting underway. Did you just spin on that fast right-hander?
No,
Or...
I had a good run on, I think, the second place man who finished the racing point. I had a good run on him on the second straight, and there was enough gap between him and the apex, so I decided to go on his inside. It wasn't a late move, there's plenty of time for him to give me the space, but apparently he didn't see me, so I had to hit the brake. But while I hit the brakes, my back end stepped out, and that was it. The car was gone. I pretty much sacrificed myself so he can carry on racing.
So I mean,
I have got the footage as well. It's on my YouTube channel, so if you want to go and see it.
Oh great, if you can put a link in Discord if you're there, or in the F3 chat or something, then yeah, that would be...
Okay, right, how do you do that on PlayStation? I don't know that.
On PlayStation? Oh, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I haven't got it on my phone. But the message I sent you probably shows my emotions right now. And the reason I joined back in this fight because I heard the other guy who wanted to switch teams. I inboxed him if he wanted to swap my seat for his seat and see if that was allowed.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to look at that, and yeah, we'll look at the incident as well between those two Mercedes guys. So, yeah, but anyway, Austria next. Do you think you can bounce back in that one?
I like to say yes, because it is one of my favourite tracks. The next 4 races are probably my favourite, but I don't know. You have to see what happens with me. Might get holed up, might have a spin.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
I can't really show much like positivity when my career hasn't really been with me. 2 races, finishes out of 7. Not good enough from my point of view.
Well, hopefully you have a good result in Austria, and yeah, commiserations once again on your result today.
Because they're not, I know I should be up there. That's the annoying thing.
Yeah.
If I knew it was like a midfield driver, I wouldn't be that bothered. But yeah, I just can't describe. I'm up.
Oh, you fucker. Ah!
Anyway,
Oh, you.
So yeah, just get back to me in my message privately and see what happens with the other changes.
yeah, of course. Anyway.
Excuse me.
What?
Sebastian is faster than you.
Oh no, he's not. Anyway,
Sorry.
yeah, good luck for the next race. Good luck for the next race. Yeah, and hopefully we'll look at the incident, hopefully, and everything.
Yeah, just I'll put it in a private message to you, so you can.
Okay. Fantastic. And yeah, all the best for Austria, of course.
Thank you.
And for stream, I have something important to tell you, boy, off stream.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
In that case, is everyone interviewed?
Yeah. I'll end it.
Excellent.
Quick.
Excellent.
And here we go.
Don't forget to send in everyone's povs.
Yeah, no, no, I'm just stream.
Oh yes, second.
Ah.
Up yours, ball boy.
Oh, I'm gonna appeal
What?
that.
5th. Sorry, T-Hawk. What were you going to say?
The stream is still going. That's end the stream and I'll tell you what
Oh,
I
Ernesto is it? Oh, okay. Ernesto. Ernesto.
F2 Ernesto.
How was qualifying for you? 2/10 in the lead in qualifying.
Yeah, hold on. My Wi-Fi's a bit crap. Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Qualifying. How's qualifying?
Qualifying was alright. I had a bit of a nightmare on the last one though. I tried to get out of the way of a few people, and it disqualified 2 lap times, so I went too far off, so I couldn't do the last lap. But the one before, so it was alright.
Yeah, and of course the race itself. At the beginning, like the first 5-7 laps, it seemed like, you know, there's gonna be like a 3-way battle, scrap for the lead, and yeah, you weren't able to shake off Hidipao or YBR, but both those guys just crashed behind and made mistakes, and that would enabled you to get such a huge advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, you must have been so happy with that.
I was very happy for a long time. Like every time I did anything, every time I came up against anyone, it just sort of, I don't know, either made a mistake or just sort of moved out the way for some reason. And I was just like gliding through the field.
Yeah, it was. It's like
it was very odd.
It's like everyone wanted you to win that race. It
I
was
know,
just,
I was just like, oh okay, alright, off I go.
Or maybe it's because you're too quick.
Yeah. Maybe.
That's the major argument at the moment. Like, people think you're too quick for F3.
Can I ask a question? Can you race on a Wednesday, Mesto?
Maybe. Probably.
Okay, that's good enough.
So, so if you went up to F2 on a Wednesday, would you be happy with that?
Yes, that's fine.
Fantastic.
I'd have to check some timings, but
no offense, but you are too quick for F3.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not too offensive. I think I'll manage.
There you go, ball boy. We do your job for you.
Yeah. But I have to say, there was one point where, you know, you kind of threw away an 18 or so second lead by spinning off.
Oh,
what happened?
Absolute nightmare. I just carried too much speed into it, and my tyres were going off a bit. And I just sort of had the back end sort of went out of shape, and I had to try and catch it and went flying off. And yeah, and then after that, my tyres were just completely destroyed, so I had to pit again. And then even then, I thought I'd come second or third, and then I think it was Zero just pitted out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, okay, thanks again. And then I think it was Bunty as well. He was on really old tyres, too difficult.
Yeah, so 26 points added, of course, with your fastest lap. The next race is Austria. So how do you think you'll go there?
In F2.
In F2.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'd like to in F3, but I don't know, we'll see. Austria is okay.
Ball boy, you're crackling.
We'll see how I go in Austria next year.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Anyway, congratulations once again on your win. That's 2 wins in a row. Canada and France, and all the best.
I must
for the
say,
next
Canada.
One. Oh,
Canada was.
Yeah.
Canada was very weird. I remember because I had to go really quickly after that, so I didn't do an interview. But I was gonna say, like, I should have come like 4th or 5th in that race, and it was just everyone was crashing in front of me. I was like, it was, oh shit.
I've got a good idea, ball boy.
Yeah.
Can you race on this Wednesday, Master? It'll be like a practice race for you. See if you are suited. See if you're suited for F2.
Yeah, might do a bit more practice before. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
There you go, ball
brilliant.
boy.
And you just won't have any right seat.
Well, oh.
Fucking streaming already.
Ah, I've been spun. Oh.
Did the stream go by?
Dear.
I only got 5 minutes left to end it.
Oh,
Come on.
why is this guy wanting to take me out? What's his problem? Anyway.
the fuck.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. No
Don't
racing.
forget to send your povs in.
Yes.
Yeah, we already got it to stream.
No racing tomorrow, but there will be.
F2 on Wednesday, 7 PM, and on Thursday, we need sort of a commentary team on Wednesday because Montana's not here.
Oh, is he not here on Wednesday? I thought it was just Thursday.
Well, alright, okay, maybe he is.
We'll have to find out.
Anyway, well, Thursday it'll be the world's best commentary team with Ballboy and myself for F1 at 7 PM. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube and Twitter and Discord and PSN.
Yes, and any other means necessary.
Yeah, etc. I have 3 minutes left. How are you?
Okay, I'm just in a race, but yeah, I'm doing absolutely terribly. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye. Damon Hill. T-Hawk.
A lot of pressure right now.
Damon Hill.
So hurry the
Come on.
Damon Hill.